I just pulled over to film a little bit more. We got Gunshots right over here. So how was that? Great. Good morning everyone and welcome to the vlog. I'm Sean and this is Dream Cars Daily. I'm headed to Detroit for the auto show, which is our first auto show getting press passes. I'm pretty excited about that and I'm pretty excited to share all of this with you. See you there. We made it to Kovo, and because they were dumb enough to give us media passes, we get free food and we get to sit over here in the media center right next to the river, which is a pretty nice place to sit. I'm sure you guys really want to see all the cars and everything, but we're gonna eat first. And didn't tell you I brought Dedrick with me today. After we're done with the food here, we're gonna get out there, check out the cars, and show you everything there is to see in Detroit this year. Here we are, first look. Looks like immediately walking in, we end up in Infinity. The Detroit show isn't just about the cars. A lot of it's actually about the displays too. The manufacturers go all out on their displays here, including this Kia Telluride display. Love this. It's all an LED screen, but it just looks really, really cool. I wish I knew more about F1 cars. Every time I get up next to one, I'm astounded at the carbon fiber work, how light these things are. All your suspension, control arms, everything, all carbon fiber. And then all the carbon fiber work and these front splitters. Of course, we had to have Alfa's signature 4-leaf clover. No Alfa car is complete without it. What's up, guys? Forget the supercars, forget the Ferraris and Lamborghinis. For $200,000, you can have your own flying drone. It's supposedly gonna have a 300 horsepower 4-cylinder in it with all the electric motors, and it's gonna be possible to run it completely autonomous. I don't know, man. I like my supercars, but that sure would be fun. Lamborghini isn't at the show this year, but that doesn't mean they're not here. We got this sweet blue Aventador S. Thing is specced out nice. Got the blue with the red calipers and the black wheels, and it's a roadster. Got the Huracan 610 with this nice wrap. It says Turbo Asian. I'll have to look that up on Instagram. We got the LP Gallardo. Digging it with the red wheels. One of my favorite car colors, this burnt orange. I actually said in a previous vlog that I used to have a burnt orange Trans Am. It was very, very similar to the color on this McLaren, and I love it. The supercars are making a better showing here than I expected. Got another 12C, first gen Gallardo Spider, an FF, a Vantage S. They just keep on going. All right, D, what's up? Check out this Charger concept. I think this is your style right here. The details on this are blowing my mind. We've got open headlights from a Demon hiding underneath there. And the cool touches, they're calling this thing the Helephant with the 426 supercharged Hemi in it. Lots of cool little details. Instead of a Hellcat, we've got a Helephant. I don't care how many times I see these new Ford GTs, they never get old. Absolutely stunning. And one of the coolest looking rear ends in the car business. Just, man, I don't even have words. I don't even have words. Every time I see these, I'm just amazed. Ford brought one of the new Mustangs out and turned it on its side so you can see the hole underneath of it. If you can't make it here to this show to see it, just wait for any car show. When somebody flips one, you'll be able to get a good look at the bottom anyway. I want about 5 minutes with this thing with a fresh set of tires to go DDE on it. Got some nice vents right there in the fenders too for all the tire smoke to come out. Toyota brought out a simulator of the new Supra, so we're gonna take a quick ride in the new Supra. I think they cut me off. I wrecked too many Supras. I think D looks good in the new Ram.
I think I do too, and this dang thing is sharp.
Ram's really stepping it up with their interior. Doug DeMiro needs to do a review. If you're ever considering trying to move a state, the new Ram is available with 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. NV Motors went all out. Got all 3 of the cars in flex mode with the doors up. Just making me jealous. I'll take the Aventador. And it's got a cup holder, so I can drive it everywhere. Hey, we got the 4x4 squared, the Brabus 4x4 squared.
So this is actually, we built this truck. It's a G63.
Okay.
So this is actually a G63 that we converted into a 4x4. So we put the quarter axle kit on it, full Brabus kit. This used to be a stock white G63. So it's completely modified.
I don't know, man. The Hummers, the H1 for me is, I don't know, I would have to have one. The H2s to me, just a joke. It's not, it's a Suburban with a different body and a little bit better suspension. I want a big turbo diesel with the intake like that I can take through 4 feet of water and just be ridiculous.
Right.
I'm all about ridiculous.
I don't understand where you actually sit in this truck.
And don't get me wrong, that is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But I don't know. To me, it's just, I don't know. It's not what Hummers were meant to be.
But that's the part of being different. Don't get me wrong, that's different.
It's different.
But not your
I'll give it that. It's different. The cars from Envy just keep on going. Got the V12 Vantage, the FF, and that orange 12C. I'm not a huge truck guy, but I would drive a truck like this with the tracks. I might even start skiing again. I haven't skied in years, but if it was an excuse to buy a truck that looked like this, yeah, I'd do it. GM disappointed us. I was really hoping we'd see the new mid-engine Corvette. They did bring out a nice ZR1, 755 horsepower. Really shouldn't be anything to be disappointed about, but, well, it doesn't have the engine in the back, but I guess I'd make do. I said in one of my previous videos that Cadillac has really stepped it up, but these V-spec cars in this color with all this carbon, they're really trying to put Cadillac back on the map. Before we go, I think we got to go upstairs at the Cadillac booth and check out the classic Eldo. Anybody who knows me knows I like my Eldorado convertibles.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm not just a supercar guy. I like it all, but I especially like this. It doesn't get any more classic than a Cadillac with those tail fins. 47,000 miles on it. It's a good thing I don't own it. It'd have like 247,000 on it the way I drive. I don't know if you knew about the grill on these, but that was a work of art at the time. It still is. There's
the back grill's the same.
6'4" and D fits.
Perfectly. This is beautiful. I could drive this. I could own this. If I had the money. Yeah, this is very, very sharp.
Little better fit than the Gallardo, huh?
Most definitely. I think I'm gonna just stick to what I can fit in, basically.
There are times that us short guys wish we were 6'4", and then there are times where we realize that we can get in supercars and you can't.
Okay, you got a point there. I'm not even gonna argue with you on that one. I'm done.
The heart of the beast, the 640 horse supercharged LT4. All right, guys, this is what the media room looks like at the Detroit Auto Show. On press day, there are so many people in here, but they give us free wine right over there, free food out there. The joys of being media. We just left the Detroit Auto Show and took a wrong turn, and I know they talk about how bad Detroit's gotten, and the auto show this year was really, honestly, not what I expected it to be. There weren't a lot of cars there. There wasn't as much as we expected there to be, and they talk about Detroit dying and how bad it's gotten, and I know they say over and over again, yeah, how people are leaving Detroit and there's so much abandoned stuff, but I don't get to Detroit enough to really see it. But man, I mean, this says it all right here. I don't know exactly where I am. I don't know where, you know, where we took our turn at, but we've got all these houses are just abandoned. There's a few cars out here, but I can't tell you how many of these places over here are boarded up, and it's all overgrown. This looks like it was once a pretty nice house, and that one over there too. It's all brick construction. That was, man, that was a nice house at one point, and it's just it's a sad sight. There used to be a house in this hole. What used to be a house, a good-sized house here in Detroit, is now a hole in the ground. Once a city of well over 1 million people, and this is what it's coming to. We cut out of the auto show early and thought we'd make a trip over to Mobsteel. Most of you guys have seen some of the Mobsteel stuff, but we had to stop by and get a look at it. I dig the 313. Reppin' Detroit. We were lucky enough to show up while they have this, the Biotigo. The first liquid-cooled V8 built in Detroit. This is wild. And it's probably the only time you're ever gonna see a radiator like this. 3-seater. We got Colonel Mustard, the EcoBoost swapped Ranger. Air ride suspension. We just geeked out with Steve, Emma, and John on cars and really didn't do a whole lot of filming. We geeked out and talked cars for the last 20 minutes, but Mobsteel. It's a cool place. Lots of cool custom cars. Not exactly what I've been filming for the most part on this channel, but I love all cars, including this stuff. And I'm really glad we stopped here. Hey guys, that was awesome. All the people in there are so cool. They just love to sit around and talk cars. And we had to step out and get away because we probably could have stayed there all day.
We could have stayed there all day.
Honestly, I think next year we just skip the auto show and come hang out here for ages.
I'm with you, 100. If I'm in Detroit, I just might just stop in and say, hey, what's up? You know, just say hi.
These guys are cool, man. Yeah. This is a nice place. We were rolling through Detroit here and stopped to take a look at some more of the dilapidated buildings. Had a couple guys wanted to take a look at the Bentley, so as I've told you guys all before, I like to share. Cars are meant to be shared. Cars are meant for everybody, not just for me. And these two gentlemen wanted to take a look at the Bentley, so
down there.
just random gunshots in Detroit.
Yeah. I don't know, man, down there, but
in Detroit, this is like every day. So this is the tunnel that Ken Block did the burnouts in, and well, you know, we have a tunnel, so. In this part of the country, you don't see these every day. Maybe in LA and Hollywood, but man, not out here in Detroit. Yeah, I've said before on the channel, I let people drive the car when I have the chance, when I have the time.
That's fucking great.
I love cars. I love sharing cars with people.
I love cars.
I love
Did
the
you see my face when
opportunity.
you pulled up? I'm like, oh, okay, Bentley.
I love the opportunity to be able to share with people, because not everybody gets an opportunity to do something like this every day.
Nope.
And to be able to brighten somebody's day with such a small gesture, to me, man, it's
still fun.
It's priceless. I dropped Dedrick off. I'm back home. Today's adventure is over. Hit that subscribe button and I'll see you next video.